Now on CoastTV News.
The Georgetown Circle was the scene of another car crash. Details from the Georgetown Police Department about the ongoing investigation. And split decisions on Capitol Hill, why some Democrats are for and others are against President Biden continuing his 2024 presidential campaign.
And rain is finally beginning to exit Delmarva, though I'm tracking a big-time heat wave set to arrive.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Elisa Weber, and welcome to CoastTV News at 6. New tonight, the Georgetown Police Department is investigating a crash that happened this morning. Police say around 2 a.m., police found an empty Nissan Pathfinder that had crashed into the Georgetown Circle. Police determined the car was driving east down West Market Street when it failed to stop. Police say the car hit the street sign, camera post, and police monument. Security footage showed a male suspect running away from the scene, who police are currently working to identify. And over the past few months, the Georgetown Circle has been the site of multiple crashes. Back in April, a driver going too fast crashed into a street sign and fire hydrant in the Circle. And in November 2023, a driver hit and knocked over the memorial for fallen officer Chad Spicer, also in the Circle. Georgetown Mayor Bill West previously said the town was exploring the idea of raising the height of the curbs to 15 or 18 inches. This would possibly make it more difficult for cars to roll over onto the grass. And according to Georgetown Mayor Bill West, there have been 6 crashes that have all similarly gone onto the grass and damaged town property in the past year and a half. And the Delaware State Police are investigating a deadly crash that happened on July 12th around 9:30 p.m. in Delmar. Police say a 1996 Subaru Outback was driving south on Providence Church Road, approaching the intersection of Delmar Road. At the same time, a 2017 Nissan Rogue was driving west on Delmar Road, approaching the intersection of Providence Church Road. Police say the Subaru did not stop at the stop sign, leading the front of the Subaru to hit the Nissan. The 48-year-old driver of the Subaru, a man from Salisbury, was not wearing a seatbelt at the time of the crash and was pronounced dead at the scene. And the 40-year-old driver of the Nissan, a woman from Laurel, Delaware, and 3 children passengers sustained minor non-life-threatening injuries. Now, as we take a live look into Cambridge, our First Alert meteorologist, Chris Mastrobuono, joins us. Chris, it was a pretty gloomy, overcast Saturday today. A little rain here and there.
Yeah, that's right, Elise. Yeah, it's been a rainy 24 hours on Delmarva, and we're finally seeing the rain beginning to subside and kind of weaken. We do have this flash flood warning for Dorchester and Wacomico counties until 8:45, but most of this rain is beginning to sink to the south and beginning to weaken. As the sun sets here, we're going to begin to shut this rain off finally after quite a bit of rain over Delmarva, and that continues to push off the coast. But the next thing we talk about is the excessive heat. But boy, check out these rain totals. Anywhere from 4 to as much as 7 inches of rain falling over Sussex County over the last 24 hours. In fact, Georgetown broke a daily single record of rainfall yesterday of over 4 inches. But we do talk about excessive heat and humidity building into the Delmarva over the next few days. And I'll have more on that, on how high the mercury will rise in that full 7-day forecast here in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Chris. And the Mer Institute will hold its annual Dolphin count on Saturday, July 20th. That event will go from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and volunteers will be observing points stretching from Fenwick Island to Woodland Beach. The data gathered from this will aid in assessing the population stability of Atlantic bottlenose dolphins in the region. And the Maryland State Department of Education is offering free meals this summer at sites statewide. The USDA federally funded program, along with local sponsors, ensures that students in Maryland receive the necessary nutrition during the summer months. Locations can be found on the Maryland State Department of Education's website, and free meals or snacks are served at participating sites, and an ID is not required. Now on Capitol Hill, President Biden is seeing mounting defections from his own party after Thursday night's press conference. NBC's Ryan Noble shows us why some Democratic members are still calling on Biden to end his campaign.
New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, the leader of the Democrats in the House of Representatives, today informing his colleagues that he met with President Biden following last night's press conference and, quote, directly express the full breadth of insight, heartfelt perspectives, and conclusions about the path forward. Jeffries did not say his caucus is all in on Biden as the party's nominee.
Should we read into that?
Well, I think it's self-evident right now with almost 20 members have come out saying, I think we need a different nominee, that the caucus is not united.
Even more Democratic members have now called on Biden to end his campaign despite his well-received press conference last night, including the ranking member on the powerful House Intelligence Committee, Jim Himes.
I'm asking us to step away from the love and the loyalty and just say that the numbers suggest that we're going to lose.
Defections from Biden growing, but as of yet, no mass exodus.
Joe Biden is focused on the future of this country. And I always say the best predictor of future performance is past behavior.
Congressman James.
At this time, we will be going to an NBC special report.